Hey guys, welcome back. This is how I lost today, on the S&P 500, and I kinda shouldn't have traded because there's a lot of news today. Just look at this, pretty bad news. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if news really changed the market, but I mean, it was probably better if I didn't trade because of all this news and also this. Four red things, and I shouldn't just have traded. It's obviously a psychology thing. Very obvious that it is a psychology thing, and I should not be trading at the time. But let's say there's no news. There's no news or anything. I actually did make a mistake in this, and I saw it. But we'll look at the 4 hour. So today, around 5 in the morning, there was like huge, a bunch of news right here, 5:30, and what we can see on here, what we can see is what this low and this high on the 4 hour, and then this also, or yeah, this also. I think that formed a little bit later on the day, but then on the 1 hour, we could just see like here, 5 o'clock, right here, we just like wipe out all this liquidity right here. Just wipe it out instantly. Just a wipe out. And I had this liquidity, I had this one. I doubt this was even going to hit. I'm not going to lie. I didn't think this was going to get hit. So I just marked it out because I could. But I didn't think it was going to get hit. And also, here. And also, man, I shouldn't have traded it today, huh? Anyways, I also marked this one down. And honestly, and in the 15-minute, I also mark out some liquidity. I didn't see any liquidity. I mean, these lows were just wiped out already. It was just this low, that high, and then this high. This was all by the 5 o'clock news right here. 5:30, see right here, 5:30 when the news came out, boom. It's all from the 5 o'clock news. So let's go on to the trade. My bias was bullish, sorry. I wanted, or at least it was originally bearish, and then when I saw price get really close, I just thought, and I looked at order flow and how market opened, which was a bullish candle. I thought market was just going to keep rising, going up. But like I said, I did make a mistake on this trade. So let's see. So we see market open, we see huge bullish candles, and look, Nasdaq and S&P 500 had a SMT right here to here, and then right here to here. So SMT's right here, and I should have been looking at this. I should have been looking at this pair. Should have been like, because obviously this is a lagging index. That's what SMTs are for. So next time if I see a SMT, I'm gonna be looking at Nasdaq because it is the lagging pair, and also like S&P 500. Just, I feel like it moves faster. I feel like it moves really fast onto the areas that liquidities are much faster than Nasdaq, so I can catch a Nasdaq trade a much better. You know what I mean? See more confluences. Obviously, the SMT raise right there, so it indicated that it was slower than S&P 500. So that's another bonus. That, yeah, the SMT kind of indicates that Nasdaq is going to be slower. It's going to have slower price action. It's going to be there after S&P is. But anyways, I did trade on the S&P because I'm kind of like, I keep on going to the S&P 500. Like, I don't know why. I'm just super like stuck on S&P 500. I should be pretty lenient with these two pairs. But anyways, so I see an SMT, and I see price move up, so I'm like pretty confident. I'm like, okay, it's probably going to go up. So I'm waiting for a retracement, and it's around 650. when when I see a retracement. I see it go down, hit this. I see what? I see a equilibrium. I see an order block right here, and I see price spike back up. What I should have done is not just look at the 5-minute, because I didn't go back down to the 1-minute. I didn't whatsoever. I just looked at price. I was like, oh, it's going up. Let's trade. No, I shouldn't have. I should have went to the 1-minute. And then okay. This is wrong. I think this is supposed to be like in the middle of this. Right? No. I guess like here. Anyways. The reason why is because this is a bad trade is because look, in the 1 minute, I see no breaker structure. Do we see a breaker structure right here? Here you go. Breaker structure right here? No. Do we see a breaker structure? And we're obviously in a downtrend because we did retrace this, as you can see. Look, price went down, hit the 0.62, hit the fair value gap, and I need to wait for what? An inverse? Oh wait, there was an inverse right here. Dang. Well, I mean, there was an inverse. I didn't realize that. So I guess my trade was valid. It was just, I guess it was news, I guess. I mean, obviously there was mistakes on this. Like, look, I mean, let's just ignore this inverse right here. And we're looking at this, like, all in all, like, look, we have what? Fair value gap right here. Taps into it, instantly falls. And then also we had big news, like right here. Look at this huge spike right here. I just shouldn't have traded in these conditions. I mean, look, like, if this, like, just huge spikes, like, you don't know what's going to happen with price. Price rised up, came back down. I thought it was going to retrace and go back up, but it didn't. It just, price just, I guess, wanted to go back down. And honestly, I should have, I said yesterday that I was like, if I see huge spikes up, if it's near liquidity, then I wouldn't have traded down here. But, like, I mean, I shouldn't have traded today at all, honestly. I should have just not traded. Because, yeah, I see trade opportunities, but I feel like if there's a lot of high impact news, I think I should just not look at the charts all in all. Because what I tend to do is I look at the charts, and when I look at the charts, I'm like, trade. Like, I'm always looking for trading opportunities. Like, what's the point of looking at the charts without looking at the trade opportunities, right? And yeah, it does hit liquidity later on in the day. I know. I guess my idea was right. I just in a later time. But I should have just not traded in high impact news, honestly. I think that really did tamper with the trade, especially when, let's say this was gone completely. That this high jump kind of striked out all this liquidity up here. All this. Let's say that the stupid PMI thing didn't exist. Well, this would have been hit. This would have been hit. This would have been hit. So I would have been looking for shorts. I would have been looking for shorts right here. I would have seriously been looking at shorts because, look, it hits all that liquidity right behind this barrier. And then, look, it wants to go down. Retraces to the 1 minute fair value gap. Then goes down literally instantly. Like, as soon as I put in my trade, it falls down because, look, it taps into the fair value gap. It taps into it. And then price is like, well, I don't know. Because, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how price should react. I feel like almost like news liquidity is almost like fake liquidity. I don't wanna like, you know, like, I don't know, just off of like just experience, like I almost want to treat liquidity, news liquidity, as like some sort of fake liquidity. Like, don't trade off of it because it's very, I mean, I don't think I should trade off of news in general, honestly. And honestly, maybe it didn't want to make the move because, look, 9:30, look, White Room Powell speaks, look, Maybe price just didn't want to move till Powell speaks. As you can see, 9:30, right when Powell speaks, right here. Look, literally, price just moves up. So maybe I shouldn't be trading in conditions that make my probabilities really low. I mean, news makes price go crazy. You know what I mean? So I think that's just a psychology issue off this trade, just in general. I think the idea of it was right. I just don't think the conditions were worth it. I think the conditions were just very stupid. I put myself in a stupid spot, and I kind of like push the fact that I need to trade, which I hate. I wish I don't do that. But yeah, maybe I shouldn't put myself in this spot. Maybe I will look at market every morning, yeah. But if I see a lot of news, I'll just observe the market and not trade off the market, because obviously I wanna get used to market movements. You know what I mean? I just started this is literally my second month right now, actually, and still have a lot to learn. And all in all, I think, the psychology part is really gonna just kick me in the butt, and it will keep on kicking me in the butt until I learn, right? That's just the issue, Be patient. That's why I love the 650 rule or the macro rule, where I wait, because look, if I traded anytime soon here and I put my liquidity up here, well, I guess that, yeah, my idea would be right, but and maybe in a future trade, there's been plenty of trades. If you go to my past recaps, I just trade a little too early. I trade around 550, see, oh, my bias isn't that, and I just trade off my bias, which is stupid. I need to wait till market opens and see what happens, Just don't trade too early. Be patient, and that's why I like the 650 rule, because it kind of forces me to be patient, forces me to wait for price. Because look, right here, I could have been FOMOing, which I was FOMOing, but I still was patient. I was still patient. I was still waiting for that third conduit. And look, right here, I had two. I had right here, as SMT, everything. I guess just the conditions were just not good, and I shouldn't be putting myself in these conditions. So honestly, a very, very bad day. I think there should be a rule, when specific, I don't know, when too much news come out, maybe a lot of news come out, I should not trade in the conditions. I don't want to say maybe more than two red folders, and I may not trade. Just depends on what it is. If Powell speaks, I heard that Powell speaks does change the market a lot, and maybe just in general, maybe this shouldn't just be tested, honestly. And also, maybe non-farm employment change. Maybe, I don't know. Non-farm doesn't seem like it's changing too much, but as you can see, we see huge spikes at the time. If I see huge spikes at 5:30, I think I might not even trade, because I don't want to put myself in unnecessary conditions. And obviously, I can't be thinking about the money. I need to be thinking about my future. You know what I mean? I need to be thinking about don't put yourself in unnecessary conditions. Just trade. Not just trade. Psychology is everything in trading. This is why 90% of people lose, because people just don't listen to what other people say. They don't listen to the advice they hear. They always jump the gun. And yeah, I know, obviously I didn't listen to the advice, and I don't want to make this mistake again, and I won't. I might. No, I won't. I will be making a trade recap, and I will reflect off of today's trade recap. But depending on what news comes out, I will not trade. Especially if it's CPI. I think PPI is really actually nothing, because it doesn't really change the market too much. But we're not talking about that right now. Um, just I need to work on the psychology part of myself, and I just really need to. I really need to just understand that all in all, if I didn't trade today, I would have been up, and I would have been up $100 in paper money, but I would have been up. I would have been up by not trading, and realizing that not trading makes you up. Not trading in unnecessary days makes you up. Uh, Makes you realize um, that I shouldn't be trading in bad conditions, and that I think I think having a win to having more wins, or I mean having putting yourself in conditions where you get the most wins is the smartest idea, and requires a lot of mental challenges. But I won't. Today's my month. March is my month. I'm still doing that challenge. I'm still doing that 10% challenge. I'm waiting until March 25th. I haven't forgot about that. I think from now on, March 25th is coming pretty soon, and I need to just put my A game up. I need to be psychologically really good. Like me not trading today would have made me up $100. I need to realize that, and honestly, enough is enough. And yeah, that's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.